Good evening or morning, depending on where you are in the world, everyone. Welcome to a Netrunner Odyssey. I am Odysseus. I'm going to be playing some more Octagon. I made a slight change to my usual Ian Sterling deck, so I'm going to give it a try. I put in data folding and took out my Underworld contracts and the access to GlobalSec. Basically, usually we only have a Crypsis and a Keyhole out.
in the world, everyone. Welcome to a Netrunner Odyssey.
Mute that. Usually we only have the Crypsis and the Keyhole out, so we should usually have the 2MU free, so to enable the data folding credit. And that's just one less card we need for the economic engine. So if you're doing the Underworld contracts, you also need the extra link. And sometimes you get one or the other, and it's never ideal unless you get them both at once. So our opening hand, we're going against Industrial Genomics. Very nice. I've never played against these before. I'm pretty sure Snake has never played them either. So this is a new ID. It's not out yet. I believe it's out in the next data pack. Trash cost of each card is increased by 1 for each face down card in archive. So it's kind of interesting. I believe you want to kind of try and protect your archives, and then you overdraw and discard to protect the assets that you do have out. I'm not really sure. I've not looked into this enough to see how it works or how to go against it. So click 1, he's going to hedge fund. I haven't even looked at my hand. We've got 2 same old things. We've got a motivation, a fem, and a legwork. I'm just going to mulligan. I know he started, but that's much better. So we've got one of our data foldings. Data folding I know is free, whereas Underworld contract is 2, but when you have to factor in you're going to be playing for the GlobalSec as well, it basically costs free. So we've got data folding, we've got forged activation orders, we've got Natch, the source, and a siphon, but can't really complain, he hasn't installed any ice yet. So either way, we're going to have a server to hit in just a moment. I'm quite interested to play against this one. And he installs another. So I have absolutely no idea. Does this mean that this is a trap deck? Is it a kill deck? I have absolutely no clue. So we're just going to siphon. Excuse me. We will burn those 2 tags because we've got no clue what kind of deck he's playing. And we'll bring out a data folding. So got a little bit of the economic engine going. Yeah, I've got absolutely no clue what is going on in this deck. I maybe should have checked those, but I'm so terrified of his Jinteki PE deck that I don't think I ever want to run any servers ever. So, I don't know when anyone's going to view this, but it is 1:45 AM in Glasgow. So, we're having a late night, which is kind of sucky. But at least I've got Netrunner to keep me company. So he's installed a piece of ice over HQ. With 5 credits, do we want to make him spend some credits? I think we probably do. So we'll find out what this is. We've got a wall of static. Two creds, so we're safe from traditional traps. He could be running Psychic Field, in which case we don't really want to hit it. So we're going to... oh, that was a very bad move. Actually, he can't trash. Can't kill us with Snare, so... we're okay for the moment. Hopefully it's not something filthy that'll hurt us. Trick of Light. So he's running Trick of Light. I'm going to draw. And we're just going to draw. And pass whoever, so we've got our motivation for next turn, which is good. Right, so he has Trick of Light, so he's got to be putting advancements on something. He has to have advanceable traps. Or advanceable ice, but I think the traps are more likely. So we're going to have to be wary of where we run. So enhanced login. Ugh. God. That current is disgusting. Do you know what I've noticed recently? I don't know exactly where the problem lies, but nothing on Octagon seems to show influence. Oh well, apart from the source. But actually, yeah, there's a few cards that show influence. I don't know why some don't. So, for instance, Enhanced Login Protocol doesn't have influence attached. It's kind of strange. So he just takes 2 credits. Which is fine by us. We'll play out motivation. We'll draw a card. And we'll make a click. Make a run, it's going to take us 2 clicks. Do we get to see anything nice? Oh, so he does have advanceable traps there. Nasty. So it hasn't as of yet put anything face down on archives. And I think you want to be putting at least a couple, but I guess you have to have archives protected slightly, otherwise it kind of null and voids it, because I can just check. But then you'll have traps to protect your archives. The new Cyberdex is pretty nice, or Shock. So he draws a card. So now he's got excess. I don't know if he's going to now try and put some in. guess he's thinking. It's always a problem. I mean, I don't tend to do it as much as Snake. Snake's quite adventurous with his decks. He likes to try new things quite a bit. The only problem with that is it does lead to, and it's the exact same when I try a new deck, but it'll lead to both of us taking a bit longer than usual because we don't really know what the deck's trying to do or what the best play is. So he installs a card in a new server. I think my plan will be, as long as it doesn't have any ice, will be to, and as long as he stays under 4 credits, will be to just hit R&D and try and get the agendas that way. So we've got forged activation orders next. So we're going to hit R&D. See what we see? Right, so we've got a pay 2 to trash it because we don't actually. Yeah. So get rid of the source. So we know he's got shock in there. We'll go again. Hopefully not see another shock. Oh, come on! Did I leave that last one where it was? Let me see. Seriously? And we'll draw one, and we'll pass over. Is that real? I did the 2 in a row. God. So yeah, the deal with shock. So shock works in archives, yeah. So now, now every time I run archives, I'm going to get 2 net damage, which sucks. Okay, so he iced up R&D. We've got the forged activation orders though, so it's not a complete loss. And he takes a credit. So we've got Fall Guy next. Let's do this. Dirty little quandary. So that wasn't so good for us. So we're going to draw. Oh, we see our logos. Do we want to play that out? I think we're going to play that out and pass it over. And if we're lucky enough to get an agenda scored against us this turn, which seems very unlikely now, most likely draw into either our Catty or our Crypsis, I think. So he advances a card. But we're going to leave it. So we've got hostage next. We're going to draw hostage. Now, 3 credits is enough to hostage out Catty. But as draw is quite important at the moment, I think we're going to hostage out Oracle May. She only costs 1, I believe, so we'll do that. So we got our Oracle May. Now, do we want to risk any of these at the moment? I don't think so, so we're just going to draw. So is this going to be an agenda, or is this a cerebral overwriter? An aggressive secretary? Who knows? So it's an agenda, you got to guess. If he's running 3 enhanced login protocols, that's 6 influence. It's got a standard 15. We haven't seen anything else yet. So he only advances that once and then takes 2 credits. And he's going to get his first card in archives. Now I can see a bit of the power of this ID. So if I ever want to flip that over, find out what that is, it's going to cost me 2 net damage, which I don't really want to do. So hostage is next. So we're going to get hostage. We're going to hostage out our Catty. And we're going to put 3 on Catty. So now we have the money. We've got a pretty decent economic engine up and running, so our logos pool will probably be Crypsis. We could really do with getting through into R&D. Excuse me, this cough is never ending. So installs another piece of ice over somewhere. New server. So my guess would probably be that this double advance card here is a trap. And he's going to put the real agenda behind this ice. Or it could be completely wrong. So he advances that again. Is he going to advance it? No, he's going to take a credit. Okay, so we've got Natch next. We're going to draw our Natch. We're going to put free on Kai. Do we want to run any of these servers? I don't really feel like we do. So we're going to play Fall Guy. And we're going to draw. So we've got the same old thing. It's not bad for the siphons. They're of absolutely no use now until we get our Crypsis though. But the good thing about Crypsis is the siphon is almost always guaranteed to go off if you can get your Crypsis. Might be expensive, but... So he uses Hedge Fund. He's now got quite a bit of credits. He hasn't advanced that or scored that card. I can't really see what he could be waiting for. But he has to feel now that naked remotes are pretty safe. I haven't put any pressure on anything. Yeah, so he could. Right, so he's advanced that again. I don't know if he's just teasing me and it's actually a 5-3. But we shall see. So legwork is next. We'll grab that. We'll get 2 credits. We'll play out the same old thing. Now it's pretty important that we find the Crypsis very soon. Well, we would quite like him to score an agenda because then we get our extra 2 credits and we get to find it for free. So I think we're going to play score out a Natch and draw a card. Ah, so we found the Crypsis. So next turn we can Crypsis token run somewhere, R&D most likely. Although we have to now look out for snares. So he double ices up R&D, but we can't Crypsis token run. Unless we go against HQ. Which would cost us 4 credits. 9 credits in total for that. We're going to get... we won't have enough next turn. Because of disgusting enhanced login protocol. So he draws a card. And he installs a card. And a brand new remote. Not behind the ice. Which is a bit bizarre. So motivation's next. Yep, we're going to get motivation. So we're up at 9 credits. We're going to play out our Crypsis. We're going to place our virus token on Crypsis. So now he knows the pressure is on, and we're going to place free on Kai. Next turn we can hit HQ or R&D. The only thing that's almost counterintuitive with Iain is, I said it before, I said this last night when I played, but you've got to, or I feel like I have to restrain myself from running at the start. I mean, you can, it's quite feasible to, if you get the possibility for early pressure, then make early pressure. Try and score some agendas early, but he's definitely stronger after the first corp agenda score. Because you can just build up that economic engine, your Crypsis, if you can get your Crypsis out, you're good to go, you can get in pretty much anywhere. The only problem I first saw with the data folding is obviously my full rig is only 5 MU with the logos out. So this runs Crypsis Keyhole and Fem, that is the only programs. And that's 4 MU. So if you put out your full rig, if you ever have to use that Fem, then data folding goes. Thankfully, you do have quite a lot of other economy. You've got your Catty, got your Oracle May, so it's not so bad. So he's deciding what to do here. It's taking a bit of time. Seems like a lot of bizarre naked servers here with nothing really happening in them. You don't want to be leaving out advanceable traps unadvanced. So, I mean, what are these? Snares, shocks, psychic fields. Is Shiku advanceable? I think it might be. Ah, no, it's not. Contemplating how to destroy me. So he's going to install something behind that server. Now he knows I have the Crypsis. So he knows that that server is not exactly safe. But we're going to let him score that out, I believe. So what's next? Emergency shutdown is next. I don't think we want to draw yet. Got some other more important things to do. So we can... This is going to cost us 4 to get through. Do we want a legwork that he could have? Some pretty nasty things there. We're going to take let's take these. Let's give it a shot. So we're going to legwork. It's going to cost us 2 clicks. We get C free cards. So we've got 8 credits left, and we've got Nat, so we can avoid the tag if we get hit with a snare. We'll see. God, Neural AMP, Biotic Labour, Clone Retirement, 1 point. But we got rid of the enhanced login protocol, which is good. We've got 1 click left, so we're going to place that virus token back on Crypsis. I love the picture of that poor clone. Dinner stains all over his lovely green jumper. And his clone friend in the background. Oh, it's a shame. Oh, Andy has a bad pub, which is nice. I wonder if he's running illicit ice then. So, we've seen the enhanced login protocols, we've seen biotic labours. So is this hoping for some kind of fast advance then? I'm slightly unsure. So he's going to triple advance and score this agenda. So he's lost that bad pub that I just gave him. That's unfortunate. Andy has a click left. He takes a credit. Okay, so we've got emergency shutdown. Let's grab it. Get some credits. Quantity's only going to cost us 1. Let's do this. And this. He's got plenty of credits, surely he could res whatever. So he's not resing that, so I've got to pay this and this. Get in. Don't see the shock. Please don't see a shock. Guard. Okay. 1 click left. We're just going to place free on Kai. Oh, we forgot our logos. God damn! The worst at remembering that nonsense. I should have a sticker stuck on my screen when I play Iain. So he draws a card. Eight credits, is that some illicit ice then? Shinobi, perhaps. Just got to wonder why he hasn't raised it. Or just a Grim. I mean, there must be some kind of reasoning for the clone retirement to be in the deck. There must be something that gives out the bad pub. I think. Is that supposed to be a little clone of Ken? Who knows? I was just reading okay, an absolutely pointless EMP. I was just reading the flavour text there. They call it retirement, I call it euthanasia. Ken Express Tenma. So I know he's a clone, he's an escaped clone. So I wonder if that's his clone. So he puts another card in his archives. I'm not planning on trashing any of his cards at the moment. He doesn't have any pad campaigns out or anything like that, so I'm happy to leave them. So what is next? Inside Job is next, so we're going to grab that. we're going to put a token on Crypsis. We're going to hit R&D. Are you going to raise this? Nope. So break and remove. What have we got? Sunju. Now it hurts. Yeah, let's trash that bad boy. One click left. We'll go again. Now what I could do to royally fuck me up would be to raise this ice now, and then I can't get through with my Crypsis. Exactly like that. So we're not going to break it. We're just going to bounce off. So now we know he's got the Lotus Field. So that's actually quite an effective tax now. Sunjuice costs 5. Ugh. Is he running a Sansan? That'd be 8 to trash. Jeez. So installs in it. I gotta guess it's an agenda. So what have we got? Security testing. We're going to take that. We're going to play out our security testing. Now the only problem is, well, we can stick it on a remote, it doesn't matter. We can't put it on archives. 10 credits, 1 token. Do we try and hit this? No. We're going to go for HQ. Let me in, please. 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 Please let me in, please. Thank you. See something juicy. Oh, so he does have the Shinobi. Strength 5. Oh my god, that is disgusting. That is not nice to see. You still got the 4 credits. You gotta just money up against Shinobi. I mean, you could break it. It's strength 5. So it's going to cost you 8 to get through with Crypsis. Or what are the traces? 1, 2 and 3? 8 of Crypsis. Potentially only 6 if you break, if he doesn't reinforce any traces, but who knows. The only thing is it's 7 to res. He doesn't have a lot of credits to boost the traces. You'd need to have a bit of bank behind them, which he doesn't have at the moment. So yeah, I was just about to say, is this an agenda here? Hopefully now that'll be us behind, and we're going to use our logos. What is this? House of Knives. So we're going to use logos, and we're going to pull. What do we want to pull? Do we want to get our keyhole? Costs us 6 and 2 tokens to get into R&D. Yeah. Femme Fatale is next. So we're going to just pick a remote. So we're going to pull the Femme, get our 2 credits. We're going to security test a remote. I think you're supposed to put a token on beforehand if you click a remote. 2 clicks. We're going to play out our keyhole, and we're going to put a token on Crypsis. So installs another card. Is it going behind that ice? Yes. Now, we don't really want to see another House of Knives scored, so let's just pick archives. Data dealer is next. We'll think about that. So he's got his Sunju. So we're going to Oracle mate out Data Dealer, which is a resource, I'm sure. Yep. 6 credits to get through this and 2 tokens. So actually, let's make him poor. So we're going to run his hand. We're going to get in, we're going to C1, Biotic Labour, which is fine. We've got 1 click left. We're going to target the Lotus Field, shut down it. Now, he's got 3 credits. And he will have enough to res it on his next turn, but if we make him poor, we can also run HQ again, shut it down again. So he's going to install another card in a remote. I mean, quite honestly, he could install his Sunju's Naked. 5 to trash hurts. And another. And he takes a credit. So inside job is next. So we're gonna run R&D. We're gonna keyhole R&D. Wait, you should have enough. Okay, so we'll just break it and do that, and we're in. Okay, so we'll definitely trash the fetal. We've got 2 clicks left. Now, this warning, does that mean that the stack hasn't been shuffled, or what? final click run on R&D. Okay, so he's going to let us in again. That's kind of strange. But I'm not complaining, and he also hasn't used his House of Knives, so we're going to get rid of... Oh, data mine, God. Definitely enhanced login protocol. So not too shabby. Yeah. It's a bit late, but we'll let him away with it. They got rid of my inside job. No. I didn't notice this. And I mean, I've read the fluff on the card, but I didn't notice this until just yesterday, in fact, that the dude is actually sitting on the toilet in inside job, doing his work. Disappointed. So it scores out another clone retirement, which is fine. He's only halfway. He's not even halfway to his win condition. His 1-pointers are a bit brutal. He's got another click to do something. Installs another card. So now it shows he's quite willing to put out naked servers. So we'll do this, this, and this. Okay. Get rid of the Jackson. This and this again. I guess he wants to keep credits, so maybe he's got an agenda out here somewhere he wants to advance, but he's not really taxing me that much, so I'm just going to keep doing it. We'll get rid of the brain trust. So we've got 4 points now for sure in archives, but we also know he's got Jacksons, so if he bumps a Jackson right now, it kind of undoes all the work, but so I think what we'll do next turn is draw a couple cards, run those archives. We'll take a 2 net damage from the shock, so unless he's put another one in there, and a House of Knives damage probably. But we should be quite buffered. So is that another House of Knives? Yeah, so we've got potentially 5 damage, which is kind of sucky, but let's try this. So he still only has 4 points at the moment. Remote. Okay, so Now, I want to be absolutely positive of this. If you access a fetal AI from archives, does it do net damage? I'm pretty positive it doesn't, which is the whole point of putting them in archives. It does drain the 2 credits, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't do the damage. So we've got 2 extra cards. So now we're going to run in archives, get these 2 agendas, and take some hefty damage. Is he going to pop a Jackson? He's going to do his House of Knives. Okay. So we'll take that. We'll take that. We get the shocks. So it's an R2. I just have to jack out and then he does the damage. Whoa. What's he doing? Why? What? Oh, he's... Oh, right, okay. I didn't actually realise. Ah, so I could have won there. That's a bit disappointing. We got 1 click left. We're going to just draw. So we've got a legwork. I think we'll hit his hand next turn. Fingers crossed we can snipe the last one. So he's got 3 House of Knives, 3 Clone Retirements, 3 Brain Trust maybe. And then if he's got 3 Fetals, that's 18 points. 1 Future Perfect. Guess that sounds about right. So if that's the case, and we know that he has his Future Perfect in his archives, then he has to score in our 2 agendas. Two pointers, I should say, or a 2-pointer and a 1-pointer. I only need to score 1. So if we suspect one's on the table, we can hopefully snipe it. Okay, Crypsis is next, and we're going to go for remote for our shenanigans. Not made a click yet, you bad boy. So we're going to draw a card. Oh. Ah, that was silly. I should have Oracle made, but oh well. So we'll legwork and we'll see if we can snipe an agenda here. It's going to cost us 6 to get in. We get to see free cards. Fingers crossed we don't hit a snare. Actually, a snare would kill us. Let's take a risk. Don't be snare, snare. Nope. Excalibur? Okay. Seen absolutely nothing there. Going to draw and pass it over. Excalibur is an interesting choice. So is he running other Grail stuffs? I'm unsure. It doesn't really hurt Crypsis much. So is he going to score this? Is it the... Octagon bugged a little. Has he got the brain trust? In which case... there's a bit of trouble, or is it the third house of knives? Yeah. Brain trust. So now we're at match point. In fact, we're in a lot more dangerous place for me because what will I pull? The account siphon, I think. Completely forgot to use logo. I'll use logos twice out of his 5 agendas. So now he can win with a... actually doesn't have any more clone retirements because he scored 2 and I've scored 1. House of Knives, though, he wins with. So do we take the free net damage and try and win the side game? I think we have to, really. That was a misplay there. I should have Oracle made. But not only that, I think what I should have done was... nah. So we've got 3 damage to deal with here. What I'm actually wondering is that a Ronin? Eek. We're going to have 1 shot at this side game. So, I'm going to guess... Yeah. Get rid of whatever. Now, what we're going to guess with the side game? Oh, excuse me. I think... 0? 0. No! But we made him spend 2 credits. We're down to 3 cards. Hmm. I know, that was a funny joke. We have to deal with that next turn as well, I think. It's gonna ice up archives. With his shinobi, most likely. So we're gonna inside job archives. Conundrums. I think this turn... Yeah. Let's say HQ. We're gonna run this, I think. Let's take a chance. So now we can move his future perfect back into R&D, which I think he'll probably do.
Login rejected.
So we'll run this one, see what this is. Is it his other Jackson? Oh god. What is it? Pad campaign. Okay. So I think what we'll try and do is we'll inside job R&D. Oh no, that's just a flat out normal run. Do we want to try and snipe one off the top? Still a house of knives, a brain trust, 2 fetals. There's 5 agendas in there. How many cards has he got left? 12. Well, potentially. Yeah. Why are you beeping phone? Sweet, so I'm in. Fingers crossed, come on. 1. Yeah! It's got Philotic, I did not see that coming. Ho ho ho! Sniper. Sniper, sniper, sniper. That was very close. That was very, very close. GG. Thanks everyone for watching. I guess we're not going to have another game tonight. I thought we might, but yeah, thank you. So you can find me on, as always, on YouTube if you search for a Netrunner Odyssey on YouTube, and on Facebook the same if you search for a Netrunner Odyssey on Facebook. So if you'd like to like, follow, subscribe, all of those things, any comments, criticisms are always welcome. I've been Odysseus. This is the Netrunner Odyssey. I'm signing out. Goodbye.